Hi, it's Hirsch, and today I'm unboxing and reviewing the Huion Kamvas 12. Quick disclaimer, Huion did send this to me for free, but all opinions in this video are completely my own. First off, let's talk packaging. I love the simplistic look of the front and the art on it as well. There's a small thank you note that it comes with, which is very sweet, and on the back it has more information on how to connect the drawing tablet to a device. So when you first unbox it, the tablet is at the very top. It's looking very sleek and shiny, and I cannot wait to unbox it later. Next up is the stand, which you can order for an additional $20, and we will be looking at both of these later on. Next, you have the pen holder, which is super adorable. It comes in this donut-like shape, and there's 8 extra tips for your pen in case the current one gets damaged or anything like that. You also get the pen, which I'm very excited to try out later, and along with this, you also get a 2-fingered glove, which is basically used when you're drawing on screen tablets. You also get this little package, which I will be unboxing later, and finally, you also get a 3-in-1 cable as well as a USB extension cord. First off, I love the glove. It's basically to make sure that your hand doesn't make accidental marks when drawing and make sure that you don't stain the screen tablet because that can be very annoying. So I'm very glad that they included this. Next up is the pen, and I love that it has a grip which makes it a lot easier to hold. It's also very lightweight and it fits very well inside your hand. After that, you have the cables that I mentioned before, which are used to connect the drawing tablet to a device. And then there's this little package, and when you open it, first off, there is an extra glove, which I was very surprised with, because now if you lose the other one, you can just draw with this one. There's also a small cleaning cloth for the tablet, as well as a warranty card, and a quick start guide that includes information about the tablet in various different languages. So I have to say, I genuinely thought that the stand wouldn't be like very good quality for some reason. I thought that would be like plastic or something, but I really liked it. It's very sturdy, and I really like the design because they include lots of things that just make it better overall. For example, you can put it at 20 degrees like I'm doing now, or you can also put it at 50 degrees depending on your preference for drawing. They also have a little bar at the very bottom to keep the tablet from like sliding down or falling. Overall, I love the design. It's very simplistic, it's very nice and easy to use, and I really like it. And finally, the thing that we have been waiting for, the Kamvas 12. This tablet includes 8 express keys on the side, a large working area, and full lamination. It also comes with a matte screen that's already installed for you, and I love how it looks. This is a pen display tablet, so you are able to draw directly on it and see the drawing on the screen. If you don't know how these tablets work, you have to connect them to a separate device such as a computer or laptop, and it will act as a monitor of sorts. Weighs around 735 grams, which makes it really easy to carry around and great for travel as well, and I love how the pen sounds on the tablet. So I'm using an old laptop to connect the tablet, and I'm also using the app Medibang Paint Pro for the illustrations in today's video. Quickly going through the settings for the hotkeys as well. You will differentiate depending on the app that you're using, but I just use the settings that I use the most, and I put them there. And I also put the undo and redo shortcuts on the pen. This pen has a really nice taper, and I love how it pairs with the tablet. It has a plus 60-degree tilt support, 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, and it's also battery-free, which makes it very nice to use. And here is a quick look at my workspace. I didn't really change much. It's pretty much all the same that you start with. So now I'm going to be going into the drawing process and my experience using the Kamvas 12. My process was initially slower because I usually use the app Procreate on my iPad. I've been using it for 3 to 4 years, so I've just gotten used to its setup. I have to say I really enjoyed the express keys though. They were super helpful, and I'll just go through them quickly in case you guys want to set yours up as well. So the very top express key is the brush tool, the second key is the eraser tool, the third key is the color picker, and then the 2 middle ones are for when I want to zoom in or out. The 6th one is the selection tool / magic wand tool, whatever you want to call it, and the 7th one is to move the canvas around. It's like this hand sort of looking thing, and the final one at the very bottom is used to flip the canvas horizontally. Anyways, a little bit on the drawing. I am drawing Mitsuba from tbhk. I got the first 4 volumes of the manga about a month ago, and I have been loving the series and the art style. I do intend on watching the anime as well, and from what I hear, it's a really, really good show, so I'm really excited to start watching it. And I also want to say, and I think I started watching a little bit of it, but not really much. To be honest, I never really sketch digitally. Most of the time I do like a sketch or a concept in my sketchbook, and then I just refine it on the iPad, which is what I usually use for digital art. And the reason I do this is because A, I've just been doing it for a long time and there really isn't like much of a reason to change this process, and B, I'm just more comfortable with sketching on paper because like it feels smoother somehow, and I can like see the whole drawing, because when I do digital art I always zoom in way too much and I go into like detail even when I'm just doing the sketch. Anyways, that's why I didn't show too much of the sketching process, because it was just a lot of trial and error and me messing with the tablet and its settings. So onto my experience using the tablet. I really liked working with it. I have reviewed another one of Huion's tablets in the past, so make sure to check out that video. Anyways, the colors appeared really nicely on the screen and I didn't experience any issues while using it as well. I think the best thing to do if you are having issues with your tablet for some reason is look at YouTube, or like look at the Huion website, because they also have very helpful information there on how to connect your tablet. And yeah, I have to say I really, really enjoyed using it. I love how the pen sounds on the tablet, and I also really, really like how saturated the colors look on the tablet as well. It looks very, very nice, and it was a very enjoyable experience to use. So now I just want to take a moment to discuss some of the pros and the cons about things like the quality, cost, etc., and also my personal opinion of whether or not you should get this drawing tablet. So we are going to start with the cons so we can end on a positive note. Honestly, I don't have that many, but the first con, which is probably the biggest one, is that this is similar to a monitor. So you do have to like connect it to a different device, and I know that can be like a problem for some people because they either don't have another device to connect it to, or they are just like looking for a product that you can just like use on its own, such as an iPad. But I would say, so yeah, that is like a con in case you guys don't have like a laptop or computer or anything. But Huion has started adding a feature where you can connect this with some Android phones or devices. You also have to additionally purchase the tablet stand for $20. I know that this isn't really a big pro, but like I said before, I would definitely recommend this stand if you are like looking forward to buying like any of Huion's products. So I know that this is a little bit of a con because they don't include it with every single one of their products. So I just wanted to mention that there really quickly. And now for the pros. So first off, it is a pen display, and I think many people just prefer pen displays over pen tablets because they do have a screen, which just makes it easier to interact with and everything. So that's definitely a pro. The cost is also relatively friendly. It's not extremely expensive, and I'd say that you are definitely getting your money's worth because it also includes many of the other things like I mentioned before, like the USB-C cable, the pen, the gloves, the little stand holder, the little pen holder, and everything like that. So yeah. Another pro is that the express keys, they really help your drawing process, and I really enjoyed using them, even though I'm not really used to using Medibang Paint because I usually use Procreate on the iPad. I definitely enjoyed the experience because the express keys just made it like 10 times easier to use. So yeah, I would definitely recommend So yeah, that's definitely a big pro. They're also very nice because they speed up your process, like I said before, which is very nice in case you have to like constantly meet deadlines or if you just prefer a fast-paced workflow. Another pro is that it comes with an already installed matte like screen protector case thing, like screen, which is very nice because it's also anti-glare. So that just makes it like a lot easier to work with, especially if you're going outside and using it. That just makes it a lot better. So now I'm going to say my own personal opinion of the drawing tablet. And I'd say that if you are willing to buy a drawing tablet, this is totally worth it. It's a really good investment to make if you're going to start taking art more seriously, or if you're going to make it like more than just a hobby that you do every once in a while. And it's also a great gift to ask for because of the price. So if you want it for like your birthday or Christmas or any upcoming holiday, then put this on your wish list. The quality is also amazing, and I'd say that anyone from a beginner to a professional artist would love to use this tablet.